your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Executives of the Grand Bahama Christian Council setting the agenda for the term ahead. The majority of officers were returned unopposed earlier this month. Tonight, the president talks about plans in the pipeline for the council. Jamila Mizik has the details.
Reverend Dr. Robert Lockhart was re-elected unopposed for a second term as president of the Grand Bahama Christian Council. He explains that all Christian churches on the island are a part of the G.B.C.C, but in order to participate in the elections and to have a voice at general meetings, churches have to be registered and dues must be paid.
Sometimes there are churches who register and pay their dues this year and may not pay them next year. And then sometimes you'll see an increase during an election year, which is every 2 years, because churches want to participate in the elections. But when it comes to dealing with issues and matters pertaining to the community, all churches are allowed to communicate. And during those times, we're able to call on all of our pastors, and they're free to give us their input and present at meetings. And so that's how we are able to collectively get a sense of where our pastors stand on an issue.
Now, along with Reverend Lockhart, Reverend Elvis Burrows was re-elected first vice president and Reverend Dr. Sidney McIntosh as second vice president unopposed. Lockhart says their commitment this term remains the same, and that is to continue to encourage pastors to serve the community.
Not just the people in the church, but the community at large. People that we refer to as people that attend church regularly, as well as the unchurched. But we're here to serve people and, of course, and to share the gospel of Jesus Christ and to continue to help our community to be the best that it can be. Also to be a voice to the government, to the powers that be, when things are going well as when we feel there's any kind of injustice or undue burden on the Bahamian people, and to be a voice for what is just, what is right, what is good for us and right in the sight of God and good for the people.
The G.B.C.C president says they will continue to foster and encourage unity among spiritual leaders on the island.
Because we have to do this together, and even though we may belong to different churches and denominations, that's no reason for us to be divided, because there are more things that we agree on than what we disagree on. And so we look forward to continue to serve. And when things arise, of course, the hurricane, the ultimate hurricane for us here in Grand Bahama and Abaco, and the pandemic, there have been things we have to adjust to. There were things none of us could plan for, and so we've had to adjust to them, and we'll continue to make whatever adjustments need to be made. As we live in this fast-changing world, things just change quickly, and with God's help, to continue to honor God, to serve His people, and to serve the community.
Jamila Mizik, ZNS Network News.
A local church preparing to distribute a wide range of care packages to expectant mothers on Grand Bahama. Stacy Beckles, wife of Pastor Cedric Beckles, says that this Saturday the church will have lots of baby items for newborns, and it is important that they get those items into the hands of those who are in need.
In the packages will be a receiving blanket, or onesie for the baby, and a few toiletries that are inside of the package. And so we want to give back to the community, and we are inviting all pregnant mothers from East End to West End. If you have a need and these items that we have can help you, we'll be here on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. until everything is gone. Also, we have quilts that you can use either for you personally, or you can use it to help decorate your baby's crib or whatever you'll use.
Beckles says a lot of the items were donated to the church.
It is commanded of us to give as far as the Lord is concerned. And so we want to do as commanded by the Lord Jesus, to be our brother's keeper. And so the women here at Life Community Church, a Women's Affairs Ministry, we are taking the initiative to host the event on Saturday to give back to those women that are in the community at large.
A young entrepreneur making her mark in the artisan soap and luxury candles market. Tonight, we introduce you to a wife and mother who says her business all started when her daughter developed a skin condition that she was determined to treat the all-natural way.
My name is Shayna Dean and I'm the owner of Sugar LUXE.
Her company aims to create a unique experience, one that is not only good for you, but makes you feel good too. Owner of Sugar LUXE Artisan Soaps, Shayna Dean says she was always interested in all-natural products, but when her daughter developed eczema, she created an oatmeal soap that works wonders. Since that initial development in 2017, her line of work has expanded tremendously.
So I specialize in cold processed soaps, where I make my soaps all the way from scratch, not melt and pour base, although I do make those as well. This bar is one of my best sellers. It's the Detox Bar, which is really great for problematic skin and acne. The bar that I really made for my daughters, which they still use today to help to manage their eczema, is my Soothe Oatmeal Bar. It's made with Moroccan red clay, ground oatmeal, mango butter, which is really soothing for the skin. Apart from soaps, I then began to make products that would complement the soaps, such as your body moisturizers, such as whipped body butters, your exfoliating sugar scrubs. I also make lotions, bath bombs, bath salts, basically anything to do with bath and body. Apart from that, I also make all-natural soy wax candles, scented candles.
Now you may be wondering what qualifies a candle to be labeled as a luxury. Well, Dean says it's all about the full experience and the quality products used into the creation of the candle.
I really love wooden wick candles, and I like it because I find it really romantic. I love the crackle. I like how it feels both natural and old-fashioned, as well as really luxurious. The candle pouring pot, so you just use a candle pouring pot, you melt down your waxes, whichever wax you choose to use. Some people use soy wax, some use a soy wax blend. I choose to use soy wax because it's really biodegradable, it's really natural, it's non-toxic. I use premium fragrance oils as well as essential oils in my candles.
And as to what sets Sugar LUXE apart from other artisan businesses?
What I believe sets Sugar LUXE apart from other companies that are like it is really the experience. I pride myself on excellent customer service, and over the last 3 years in business, what I'm most proud of is how many customers come back. So with Sugar LUXE, it's all about skin indulgence. It's about indulgences. It tends to make you think about something to eat. A lot of persons would say, well, my soaps look like something to eat, or my candles look like something to eat. So it's really skin food, and it's beautiful, but it's also natural. So this is a Bahamian-owned business that specializes in products that are good for you and also make you feel good and smell good.
Dean says Sugar LUXE is all about self-care and that her creations make the perfect year-round gift or self-indulgent treat.
I know a lot of persons have concerns about using pretty soaps or thinking that the soaps with perfumes in it may be too harsh for their skin, but these are perfectly safe for natural skin. They're safe for everyday use, safe for your own personal care, as well as they make excellent gifts any time of year. Whether it be Valentine's, birthdays, anniversary gifts, you can enjoy Sugar LUXE product at any time.
Our Facebook friend of the day still to come.